wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Has a hit!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And out to safety. Gets it back. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ecuador, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Hoists it forward. Knocks it away. Can't get the better of his opposite number. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Well, that's where he wants it. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's played forward, cuts it out. Forward it goes. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Defending of the desperate variety. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well positioned to make that interception. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hoists it forward. Tries to locate someone up front. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times.
Been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
At least there's always a...
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Valencia. And it's played forward. Valencia finds himself offside. Up towards the front line. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
Saudi Arabia draw first blood here.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here. Valencia really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw, some real no-nonsense defending. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, at the moment, their chances of getting back in contention look slim. They're not exerting enough pressure, simple as that. That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Saudi Arabia keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Good ball, it's found its target.
Saudi Arabia are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Forward it goes.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And that's sprayed out wide. And that has been clubbed away. Saudi Arabia are making a change now.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Incoming cross.
Saudi Arabia can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today.